What is up, you guys? It is Matty here, and today I'm bringing you another Fallout video. This is the Fallout Hub. When you want Fallout videos and information, you come here, people. So before anything, definitely check out my first episode of Vault Chronicles. This is a series that appears every Saturday and Sunday. The video that you will click on is a story behind Vault 3 and everything that happened and how it came to fruition. And yeah, you should definitely check it out. While you're at it, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. Let me interact with you guys outside of my videos. It makes my life a lot easier. I'd really appreciate it. But without further ado, let's get into Vault 8 and Vault City. Alright, so before anything, let me just inform you guys that Vault 8 and Vault City are in fact two different places, but they're one intertwined community. Basically, the inhabitants of Vault 8, once they left the vault, they created Vault City right outside of Vault 8. So just so you know that they are all one intertwined community. And without further ado, let's get into it. So Vault 8 is located in West Nevada and can be found in Fallout 2. Vault 8 was designed to house 100 or so dwellers, which is actually a very small amount compared to most vaults who house up to 1,000. It opened as intended after receiving the all-clear signal, and its residents emerged to begin rebuilding civilization. Vault City was the result. Years after residents emerged, the shelter was used primarily as a medical center, quite possibly the best one in the wasteland, for citizens, a power source and information hub containing a central computer and its servers, and a storage space for ore and other supplies essential to the well-being of the city. Inhabitants of the city rarely venture into the lower levels of Vault City. Servants are tasked with keeping the vault clean, but they are unable to prevent deterioration. Most of the vault doors are stuck and cannot be opened while foreign items rattle in the air ducts. There is only one permanent inhabitant on the lower levels, Martin, who is a stuttering loner tasked with looking after the equipment in the command center. There are 3 levels to Vault 8 and 3 districts within Vault City. Let's start off with Vault 8. First is Level 1. As in all vaults, a standard excursion locker is located on the wall containing emergency supplies for those venturing outside. The vault's layout is quite typical, with the EML to the right of the entrance and the elevator hall to the left, as well as a ventilation hub for the level. In Fallout 2, the EML houses the city's premier medical facilities, including cloning vats for replacement limbs and chemical synthesizers. It is manned by Dr. Troy, a fine physician who can treat anything from crippled limbs through poisoning to radiation. Assisting Dr. Troy is a nurse, Phyllis, who can provide some insight into how Vault City works. Male characters can choose to date her, or you can donate sperm to Vault City. Funny enough, the experience reward you earn depends on the level of your intelligence. You can also convince Phyllis to see the outside world. Female characters can do the latter, but obviously not date her. Level 2 is standard design for living quarters in a vault prior to the war, but for Vault 8, it is currently being used as a storage facility for Vault City. The rooms are filled with crates and abandoned equipment. Vault City stores its supplies of uranium ore for their nuclear power plant, as well as any other goods they trade with the outside world on Level 2 of Vault 8. In an ironic twist, many crates contain 420 spare water chips, originally intended for Vault 13. In case you did not know, Vault 13 suffered almost an identical fate as Vault 3. If you do not know what I mean, then check out the previous video that I linked you guys in the beginning of this video. Level 3 is the heart of Vault 8. It is home to its most vital facilities. This level is divided into 2 distinct halves by a red security door. For regular vault dwellers, the most important locations are the meeting room, where they can watch movies together or chat about vital shelter matters, followed by the library, where they can read all the great works stored in databanks of the vault mainframe. Technicians, however, will be more interested in the computer core, where all the operations of the underground facility are monitored and vital functions controlled. At the intersection lies the vault storeroom, where all vault's basic supplies are kept in lockers. The actual command center is separated by a security door with a bright red light, beyond which lies the security station with the vault's armory. Just beyond the main control room, the primary station controls for the vault lie together with the water processing computer. Last is the overseer's chamber, where its hydraulic pedal and control seat lie, and the vault leader oversees the functions. Here's a quick fun fact for Vault 8. Vault 8 was to play a major role in the cancelled Fallout movie, although it would have been very different to the in-game vault. Instead of being the core of Vault City, it was destroyed and a character named Max made his home there. I thought that was pretty interesting to share with you guys. Now let's move on to Vault City and its 3 districts. First, there is the Courtyard. The Courtyard is the place where outsiders or wastelanders are settled. It isn't much, as people are disorganized and some are even locked in jail. Next is Downtown. Here only citizens and those with a day pass may enter. It is watched by guards who search through every person's inventory for chems and alcohol, which are forbidden in the city. Here one can trade for weapons, general goods, or medicine. There is also a library, but the books are being thrown away as the new technologies make them available in digital form, as I mentioned earlier on Level 3 of Vault 8. Lastly, there is the Central Council. Unsurprisingly, the biggest and most important building is the Central Council, where First Citizen Joanne Lynette and the Council debate on the future of the city and make important decisions. It is by far the most well-protected location in the city, with guards in metal armor stationed at every turn ready to open fire at a moment's notice. Despite Vault City's small size, the city boasts sophisticated technology. They are one of the most advanced factions in the Wasteland, possessing cutting-edge medical technology, allowing it to mass-produce medical supplies and chems, as well as perform radiation removal and sophisticated surgical procedures, including replacement of lost limbs and organs via cloning, and grafting armor plates to one's skeleton. Aside from medical technology, it is also an advanced military force, with all guards and patrolmen rigorously trained and equipped with advanced weapons and armor. The city is ruled by a council led by the First Citizen, established in 2101, after the Vault Overseer retired. The council rules in a complete authoritarian way, controlling every aspect of life within the city. Their regulations are strict and enforced with a full extent of the law. Vault City does not deal with newcomers, generally considering them as thieves and blackguards. However, if outsiders are able to pay the rent, he or she can live in the courtyard of Vault City, protected by the walls and heavy laser turrets, but with no access to the other city's services. Now, let's get into some Vault City fun facts. Vault City is mentioned by Rose of Sharon Cassidy from Fallout New Vegas, who calls the inhabitants of Vault City pacifists, which would imply that they have gone through quite a bit of change, to say the least. When you enter Vault City for the first time in Vault 2, your reputation is set to antipathy because you were just considered another Wastelander. And finally, in the Lonesome Road DLC for Fallout New Vegas, Ulysses suggests that the courier has been sent to Vault City. So that is it. That is Vault 8. That is Vault City. Probably my favorite thing so far about my Fallout series so far. I absolutely love the idea of this. This is obviously a very prospering post-apocalyptic community. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. As always, leave your comments down below on what you thought. The first hour of this video is live. I will be chatting with you guys in the comments down below. While you're at it, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, get me to 1,000 each of those so I can interact with you guys outside of my videos. Be sure to stay tuned for new Vault Chronicles episodes every Saturday and Sunday. Other than that, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.